Hi, this is Sujit Paul here. Today I have a very interesting podcast to narrate to you a specific incident which I have been, talking so many times in my videos. It does happen live, but it recently happened once again, and I thought it's a good idea to give you some real life scenario which just happened. Very shortly, I was in Moscow in one of the malls, and whilst I was, going around the mall, I was looking for a specific pin plug socket, which usually is a little different in Russia. And as I was looking for the mall, it was this mall is quite a big mall. It's a huge size mall of close to around 5-6 lakh square feet. It's in Domodedovo, and whilst looking for it, all the different kind of pins were available, but this specific stuff was not available. And at times in Russia, it's very, very difficult to explain to them what you look for, what you need for, in case if you really do not know the language. Nevertheless, this pin was not available there in that store, and the person in the counter told me that they do not sell it. So I said fine, and me and my wife was just going around picking up the other stuff that we needed. And again in the bay, this sales staff encountered me, and I was casually chatting with him, and he told that this is available in online somewhere. And I said fine, that's all right. And I repeated earlier that it was a huge mall, and we were in the other part of the place, and almost we were kind of checking out. I'm not a person who will spend so much time in any of these malls, but coincidentally I was there for a little longer than what I usually spend time. And I find that, to a surprise, that this boy, this store staff, comes running around and was looking for us. And suddenly, when he found me, he told me, hey, I would like to talk to you. And he was in not his usual store dress. He had put up something over and above to the store dress. And he said that, hey, I had gone out and I had purchased this for you, and this is a gift for you. And it was a shock. I'm a person who usually do not like accepting stuff from others. And I said, why? Then he said, no, I know that you need it, and this is a gift from me. And he was like pleading to ensure that I accept it for him. Now, you know that in those kind of stores, you must ensure that every product is been well tagged on. So I said, no, I can't take it. So he continuously requested and said that he went out and purchased it for me, and he wanted to gift me. Now, this is a person whom I have never seen him earlier. I don't know. That was the first time in that specific city. Now, this is what we say, that how remnant stays back, and how the accounts of the books are being closed. So probably there was something that he had to close with me, where I was supposed to get from him, and this is what he have closed. It's such a classic example of a person whom you do not know, a complete different land, a person who just you have encountered for something that you need, and he goes all out. He goes out of the mall, he changes the dress in that freezing snow outside, and he buys something for you. And when he doesn't even know that you'll stay back in the mall or not, he runs around, searches, and gives it to you. And there is when that close thing happens, and something that was open, maybe some life or the other of him have been closed. Now, these equations are very, very important at times to get closed, so that you don't carry on and on. And after he gave me, he was so much at peace. It could be clearly seen from his face. And when I accepted that small plug, he repeatedly told me thank you, and he vanished from the place. Now, in your present life also, try to ensure with everyone, your husband, your wife, your teacher, your colleagues, your bosses, your juniors, your seniors, you try to close as many loops as possible. Try to keep as less open-ended stuff possible, so that you do not need to do it, because at some point of time you have to do it if it's open-ended for you. So it's very important for you to ensure that you close it out. Like the example what I've given to you, many such kind of things stays open, and hence we have to come on and on, meet that person, close out in various other ways. This is just an example that I recently encountered, and I thought it's prudent for me to narrate the incident, give you the example, and make you understand how important it is to ensure that if you have to give some money to someone, ensure that you pay it off. If you have committed something to someone, ensure that you do it more and more and more. Thank you so much for listening. Take care. Bye bye.